Good morning, my friends. I'm here with Father Chris, and you can see that it's casual day here at Epiphany. This morning,
Every day is casual.
every day's casual day, right?
We know we're off camera.
Says the guy with the rabat and the solid gold cross. Okay, all right.
That's on camera.
The theme of today's message, my friends, came to me because I was having a conversation yesterday with your good friend and mine, the Reverend Polly, who is one of the leaders of Epicenter on the Parkway, one of our primary ministry partners. They do wonderful work with a food bank. They house some families for Family Promise. They do this amazing Grace Ministries thing, and it's such great work that they do over there. And Epiphany is just so fortunate to be able to be partnered with them. We provide food, we provide funding, we provide labor. We do a lot of stuff there, but they're really the ones who make the ministry work for us. Bonnie, unfortunately, had to share with me that they've fallen on some pretty hard times. Food donations are way down, financial donations are way down, and Epicenter's having a hard time, and at that same time, the need for their services has done nothing but go up. So, what does that mean to us? Well, it means that we have to help out. Why would we do that? Well, that's kind of what Jesus tells us to do, right? Isn't that wonderful quote? Remember, what was that one? Jesus said, don't worry about what you're going to eat or what you're going to wear, for the body is more than food and more than clothes. God has got this. Well, Father, why does God have that?
I think what you might be looking for is God is reliant on us as we're reliant on God. We actually need to go to Smith's, like you just did. There we go. The visual aid.
The visual aid, right?
And can I dovetail a little something extra too?
You do that while I start loading this up.
Our baskets that are also going to be here for you to load. I just want to mention that what Rick said is true of the whole nation, but it is actually more true of Las Vegas maybe than just about anywhere else. We have an even higher level of unemployment than the nation, and food banks, which are basically in dire need in almost every city in the United States, are even more so here in Las Vegas. So even if it's something you've never done, is go and get food at the grocery store and bring it to a church or bring it to a food bank, this might be the time to break that lifelong streak and try a new ministry, especially now and especially here at Epiphany and then Epicenter and in Las Vegas. You're doing all the work, Rick, and I'm doing all the talking.
You're doing the talking, but that's important. People need to know what it is we're trying to accomplish here. Brothers and sisters, there are folks who are in need. There are folks who are hungry, and I'll give you a preview, okay? For those of you who wonder about Sunday's sermon, here's a preview. The closing is going to be St. Teresa of Avila reminds us that Christ has no hands on earth but yours, no feet on earth but yours. Yours are the eyes with which he looks compassion on the world. That's what we're called to do. That's what this is. That's us being Christ to other people. So I urge you, go to the grocery store, get some tuna fish, get some chili, great protein-packed foods. Peanut butter. Peanut butter is a wonderful thing. And note, if you will, this is the good stuff. This isn't the bargain basement food. Would you feed bargain basement food to someone who came to your house?
No.
Of course not. So pick up some of this stuff. Ramen noodles. You remember these from college? Great stuff. Bring some of that. Spam. Meat in a can.
Man, that looks good.
I don't have to say any more than that.
No.
Meat in a can is a wonderful thing. Peanut butter crackers, Campbell's soup. And here's something I learned after spending some time at the food pantry. Look for the cans that have the easy open tab.
Right.
A lot of folks don't have a can opener, especially if you're homeless. You don't have an automatic can opener if you don't have a home. So look for the cans that have the pull tabs on them. Bring that. Help people know that. Peanut butter crackers, great source of protein, easily carryable, portable for folks, really, really helpful and also full of protein. Pop-Tarts. You would be saddened and shocked to know how many kids are hungry, how many kids are served by the food bank. So you know what? Pick up something that's going to brighten that kid's day. Give them something. Trust me, kids love Pop-Tarts.
Especially brown sugar cinnamon.
Especially brown sugar cinnamon, right? I know that when I was at Vaughn's today, you can get 10 cans of tuna fish for $10, $1 a can. Go out and do that. I'm filling up this basket. I want you guys to do the same thing. Look at all this food. Look at what we're doing to help our neighbors and help our friends. The other thing that Epicenter needs, frankly, is money. They can't keep doing what they're doing without some funding. So if you don't want to do the shopping, if you don't have the ability to get to the grocery store, I know some of you are sort of homebound and can't really go out, then write them a check. Do something to help everybody else. Applesauce. Great big thing of applesauce containers. Well, guess what, my friends? Thanks to our friends at Smith's and a little bit of elbow grease, we filled a basket. But this is not even half a day's food source for them. Look at all that we have. All that food was less than $75. This is a good ministry. This is a helpful ministry. This is us loving our neighbor as much as we love ourselves. So please help us. Please help the people who are in need. They are your neighbors. They are your brothers. Whatsoever you do for the least of my brothers, that you do unto me. Yeah, I even quoted King James for you, folks.
Sounded good to me.
Help out in any way that you can. If you want to write a check, write a check. You want to send it to Epicenter on the Parkway? Great. You want to send it to the church and just mark it Epicenter? We'll take care of getting it there. These baskets are going to be out here on the tables outside the church.
And additional ones.
And additional ones, right. Oh no, we're going to empty these out so you have plenty of room to put more food in here. I truly hope that by Sunday afternoon, these tables are overflowing with abundance. That's the theme of our parish. We have always been a parish of abundance, not a parish of scarcity. So we're going to give you plenty of room to be abundant.
Let me just jump into a few little Captain Obvious remarks, if I could,
do.
Rick. As you would infer correctly, they're collecting non-perishable food. I don't think this is the kind of food bank that takes a pound of carrots.
We don't want anything that has to be refrigerated. We don't want anything that has to be frozen. This is all canned and prepackaged, non-perishable foods.
Secondly, rather than leave it to your guessing, these tables are totally secure. This is a very safe part of town. Feel absolutely confident that should you bring food here, even if it's late at night or early in the morning when nobody's here, it's absolutely safe. We'll get it inside and it'll get to Epicenter. You don't need to worry about theft. Yes?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. This is part of our calling, brothers and sisters. This is part of who we are and part of how we live into the world. Love the Lord your God with all your heart and soul and mind. That's the first and greatest commandment. The second is like unto it. Love your neighbor as yourself. Love these people. Show them God's love. Let them know how much they really are loved. Bring some food. Write some checks. Let's make sure that Epicenter can keep doing all the wonderful ministry that they are called to do.
Amen.
Amen.